Hey everyone, happy Friday. It's November 28th, the day after Thanksgiving here in the US. And to my fellow Americans, hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you had some great food, and more importantly, I hope you got to spend some time with family and friends, people that you love and care about. And hope you took some time to reflect on what you're thankful for. And that goes for anybody in the U.S., outside the U.S. We need to be spending time every day reflecting on the many blessings that we've received in this life. Um, it's a beautiful world out there. I know things can get tough, and the messages online can get really nasty, but there's a lot of good out there as well. So. Uh, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you that are watching this video, and appreciate all you guys that are in the TradeLab Discord, and you're talking with us and helping us refine all of these systems. So, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So, yeah, today, Black Friday here in the US, just a half day. So we've got about 8 minutes left in the market, and I thought we'd do a quick overview of what we saw with the SRX, which is our support and resistance system for SPY. And we'll take a look at the SPY ATM play today as well. But real quick, who are we? TradeLab. That's us. My name is Phil. I am one of the co-owners of the TradeLab Discord with Lance, who is investing teacher here, and Russell. Uh, Russell does a lot of the videos and marketing. He'll pop in every now and then in the Discord and say something, but Lance and I are the ones that are doing a lot of the talking inside of the Discord. So at TradeLab, we have three different systems. We have SPY ATM alerts, which is an alert that I put out every day. Here we go. At 10:30 a.m. Very simple alert. You either buy a call or a put. We give you the strike. We give you the take profit, the stop loss. We even tell you how many contracts you should be using based on your account size, because we don't want you to blow up your accounts, guys. Follow these guides or do less than. Don't do more than this. Be smart, be safe. This is going to help you endure the drawdown, because look, any system out there has drawdown. If we could just go in a straight line up and win every single trade, that would be fantastic. But we would all be the richest people in the world within, what, a year? Uh, it'd be very quick. You would be compounding your money fast. So if you think about that for a second, uh, that helps you realize that that's not possible. It's not possible to win every trade. So you've got to be able to endure the drawdown. It's one of the things that has people tapping out and has so many traders not winning, because they are not set up properly to endure the drawdown. They're either using too much money per trade, or they're getting frustrated when too many trades in a row lose. But if you've got a system that works, and SPY ATM is a system that works, we have trade logs going back to January of 2024. It's a positive expectancy over the long term. If you just stick with this stuff, it works. So, SPY ATM is one of the services that we have here. We also have 0DTE SPX, a little bit more advanced. It's our credit spread service. Lance and I run that service. Lance has a 0DTE that he does usually around 10 a.m. Eastern, and his is different than mine. We do not collaborate on these. And then I have a credit spread at 10:40, 10:41 a.m. Every day. So also on the Discord is our news service, the SRX levels, which you see here. And so today we're going to talk about SRX, and we're going to talk about SPY ATM. So let's jump over to the chart. So you can already see very quickly that we had all kind of great plays here, based off of the green arrows and based off of just regular support and resistance where we don't even have arrows. So the arrows here, this is the system that I've developed, is looking at when the 8 EMA, which is this white line here, when the 8 EMA interacts with one of these levels or one of these zones, in the same candle, we print an arrow because usually things happen there. And you can see that's happened every time today. So we got a green arrow here, we went up. You got another confirmation on that green arrow, you can go up again. So if you missed that one, you got that one. Same thing happened here. We went up. This is super dangerous because we are very close to the end of the day, but there's even a play right here. So this also plays off of our support and resistance lines. Beautiful setup right here where you break above R1 and even our previous day high, which was right in that same area. We go down, retest it, and we go up. And then you see again, we come down, we wick off of the top of this R1 zone, and we go up again. But my first play of the day was here at 10:30. And this would have been the first really good play anyways if you're playing the break and retest method. But right here is where SPY ATM came out, and let's jump over and look at that. So 681 call with a 173 take profit and an 86-cent stop loss. So we got in here and we got out within this candle. This is a 5-minute chart, so these are 5-minute candles, and look at that guy go, man. We were in and out of our SPY ATM play right here. So one of the things I am looking to do with the SRX system is to hopefully improve on our other systems as well by using some of the support and resistance, because gosh, this candle. Oh, this is always fun to watch. I wonder if it's going to shoot all the way up here. That would be quite the move. Definitely possible. We'll see. So one of the things I'm interested in is seeing if the SRX system, the support and resistance system, can help with our other plays, because they don't use support and resistance. Those algorithms are based on completely different things. So I've been testing this each day. I'm taking the normal SPY ATM play, and then I'm either adding on another contract or I'm just let's say I'm doing 15 contracts, then I'll take 14 of them off at the take profit, and I'll let one run to my next target on SRX, or I'll take off the play if we see some sort of opposite indicator. So today we were bullish, but if we would have fallen down below here, instead of holding on to it and going all the way to the stop loss that ATM has, I would have cut that play. Man, we are going. Look at that with 52 seconds left. I can't take my eye off of that. That's a beautiful candle right there. Oh man, love to see that. But yeah, I would have taken this play off if we would have fell down below here. And this has saved me. If you followed any of the other videos, you've seen me be in a SPY ATM play that turned out to be a losing play because, again, remember, these things don't win 100% of the time. Nothing does. But I was able to cut that loss early. And instead of taking the full loss on it, I was able to cut it halfway, just because SRX showed me that we were probably going to go in the opposite direction. So I was able to save some money on that. And I actually reversed. So I can't remember what it was that day. We might have been in a call, and then we got a put alert, and I just switched positions. I cut my call for ATM, got into a put, and made a ton of money. I think it was a 50% play. So not only did I cut ATM early, I made money based on SRX. So if you're in SPY ATM, SRX is definitely something that you should take a look at, because it could potentially save you on bad plays, and could potentially keep you in on good plays, which is what it did for me and Lance today. So Lance was trailing this, and he had a trailing stop of, I don't know, 20, 25%. He ended up getting out right here on this wick. That wick right there got him. But I held even further, and I got out up here. So instead of taking a 20% play today, I did take part of it off at 20%, but I held all the way up to here, which was over 40%. Let's see, post your profits is where we talk about this stuff. So you can see people getting out of SPY ATM here for a profit. And Lance mentions he's holding a runner, and here's Lance taking his initial take profit, and then there's his trailing stop there at 169, so he was able to squeeze out some extra money. Where's my play? Oh, here I am. So I did my normal 145 to 173, but then I held all the way to 206 for a 42% gain. So SRX had me making a lot of extra money today. So that was awesome. Another thing to be thankful for, right? Uh, and then even if you're not playing SPY ATM, like I said, you've got all these other great plays in here where there's no arrow, but if you're playing support and resistance, great play, great play. If you're playing off of my arrows, great play, great play, great play, great play. Even this, I would not have taken this, but look at that. That was, let's see, you would have got in here. That went 0.16%. What's that, a 40% move if you're doing 0 DTE? I don't know that you'd want to do 0 DTE with 5 minutes to go, but yeah, I mean, there's no reason why you couldn't have made 20% on that inside of this candle right here. So yeah, beautiful plays, guys. Uh, the thing. Well, first of all, let me show you this. Black Friday deals. We've got Black Friday deals going on right now. It's going to end on Monday. We've got them for SPY ATM. This is Lance's actual account right here. He's up 80% since May of 2025. And look, the key to sticking with it, to not giving up on drawdown, because drawdown happens. This is what happens when you stick with it. And then we've got some deals on the 0 DTE SPX service, which is the credit spread service. And if you're already in one of these are deals for yearly and lifetime. So if you're not on yearly or lifetime, now's your chance to save some money. And we don't offer lifetime very often. Look, guys, I hate offering lifetime. I sort of have to have my hand twisted by Lance and Russell to do this, because this is a really bad deal for us. I'll be honest with you. It's not a good deal for us. So if you want this, now's the time to jump on, because they're going to have to twist my arm again to bring this thing back. So we've got these services. If you're already in one of these and you want to upgrade, you can do that. If you're not in one of these services, here you go. I'll have the links in the description. And what's cool, if you're already in TradeLab, you get a deal on SRX levels. SRX levels is already dirt cheap, and I'll have a link to the landing page for SRX levels as well. All sorts of really good examples here. $49 a month. But if you're already in TradeLab, you can get it for $39 a month. So I'll let you in on a little secret. If you aren't in TradeLab at all, and you have an interest in SRX, not a bad idea to grab something else to get into TradeLab so you can get that $10 off a month of SRX. The $10 off a month is in the announcements tab. I'm not going to go to it because I don't want people to see the code, but you click on announcements here once you're inside of TradeLab, and your promo code is waiting for you there. So last thing I want to say, guys, I had a few people ask me this, and I'll probably do a full video on this. I just want to be careful how I do this, because I don't want to. I want the intention to be clear that I am not trash talking or putting down any of the other developers out there that are developing indicators. But I've had people ask me, what is so special about SRX? Or how does SRX compare to this, that, or the other. And I'm not going to name names for obvious reasons because I have respect for several of the developers out there inside of the TradingView community. There are some good ones out there. There are some terrible ones out there. There are some just, you know this, you know this. There are some con artists out there. There are guys out there that are uh, they are forming these levels later in the day. And when you go back and look, you'll see, oh, nice, this works really well. Look at this, it's bouncing off of this level. I can make some money off of this. But if you're in the live market, these levels aren't there. That's the problem with some of these indicators. With SRX, you want to know what's different. Well, let's go here. 9:50 a.m. Eastern Time today. Here are the levels. This message hasn't been edited. So these things aren't repainting. They're not popping on and off throughout the day. They are here at 9:50 a.m. So the close of this candle, these levels appeared. All right, and look how good these levels hold. Another thing that you'll see some of these indicators do is, oh wow, these levels look awesome, but then a candle goes through it, level disappears. All right, so if it gets invalidated, the level goes away. Some of the developers do that for good reason, because they don't want to clutter the chart. A lot of them do it for nefarious reasons, because when you go back, if they're recording a video and they're just, zooming out and showing you everything, it just looks like this stuff is just bouncing off these levels all day, every day. But they're not. They're only showing you what they know is going to make them money when they are trying to sell this. And look, we're trying to sell too. We're trying to market something and sell it also. But uh, this is the actual chart. There's been nothing crazy going on with this. I haven't edited any of this. This is real stuff. So we're trying to be different than all these other guys. That's why we only have 3 products right now. And we've been at this all year because we're trying to release stuff that is quality. We want good stuff. This is stuff that I actually use in my trading. This is stuff that Lance actually uses in his trading. So, yeah, and another thing that makes this indicator different, this isn't done inside of TradingView. We are using data that TradingView doesn't even have access to. So it's literally impossible for this indicator to exist on TradingView. The levels, this stuff is it's computed elsewhere, and then it's fed into Discord, and then you copy the levels every day and you paste them into TradingView, and then TradingView, we do have some stuff in here that forms the zones and gives us our arrows. So the TradingView indicator is fantastic for that, but the main levels themselves, that is not coming from TradingView. We are calculating that somewhere else, and it's using data that TradingView doesn't have access to, so it is literally impossible to get this off of anything. I don't care if it's a free indicator, paid indicator, it won't exist because we are using data that TradingView doesn't have access to. So there can't be any type of indicator on TradingView that can do this. I'm not saying that there's not good TradingView indicators. There definitely are. And of course, I'm going to be biased to my own indicator. But I mean, look, guys, we've been making money here. It's been fantastic. If you didn't see the other day, this was me right here, 174.54% off of a move, and it was off of one of these arrows, and I followed the rules with it. So, yeah, the system definitely works, guys. It's built differently. It is not like X, Y, or Z indicator. And I'll do a full video on that. But like I said, I've got to have some time to think about that. I want to make sure it's worded well because again, I am not one of these guys who is going to go on here and diss all these other developers. I have nothing but love for the other developers out there who are doing good things. I do not have love for the guys out there that are just trying to cheat people out of their money, and that is the vast majority of these guys. I have broken apart many of these indicators, many of the very expensive indicators that cost hundreds of dollars per month to be subscribed to. I mean, I've figured out how they work within a day. And you don't have access to the code, but it doesn't take long if you've been developing and trading on TradingView for a long time. It doesn't take that long to figure out what some of these guys are doing behind the scenes to come up with their levels or come up with their signals. So I can quickly develop the same exact system that they have that they're selling for $200 a month. I can develop that on my own, and I have, and then I can put in backtesting features to it, and I have, and I can see what the real results are, and they're not good. There's one big one out there right now. It's extremely expensive. It's awful. It looks fantastic. Their marketing is really good. Uh, but yeah, I rebuilt their indicator, and I built a backtester for it, and it does not work. You will lose money. There's no way to make money with this thing. So, and they will not tell you that. They are telling you the exact opposite. And the founder of this indicator is swearing up and down that they use this indicator. They do not, I promise you, because it is garbage. The way it is built is garbage, and they know it. Uh, so yeah, I don't have love for the people out there that are doing that and trying to cheat everyone. But for everyone else out there, yeah, nothing but love for those guys. And so I don't want to call anybody out. So I got to be careful how I do a video like that. But we'll probably do one. But yeah, we're different. SRX is different. So jump in. The price is probably going to change. Yeah, we don't like offering this for $49 a month. We're not making what you guys probably think that we're making with something like this. So we might not have it at this price forever. But for now, it's $49 a month. So jump in. We'd love to have you. We've got an amazing chat room, amazing group here. There's people in here all day posting their thoughts, and I absolutely love it. We have a wonderful community here. We have a lot of fun in this room, so we'd love to have more voices inside of there. So yeah. All right, guys, really long video. I'm sorry, but again, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and we'll see you back here on Monday.